Obviously, it looks like now he's in better shape than he was on the first fight. How do you see that? Just break that down for us.
I think that's a fight that can go either way, and I think that, of course, everybody knows that Wilder has an equalizer that can take anybody out, and so with that being a part of the equation, I lean toward Wilder, because the one thing that you can't teach is power. And don't get me wrong. And I thought that the first fight, I think that everybody gave Fury way more credit than he deserved because of the fact that, he was on that long hiatus and everything, and they took that into consideration as a part of the fight.
Right.
That don't matter.
Right.
And the one thing is this, is that I thought early that Deontay was winning the rounds. I thought he won 2 or 3 of the first rounds, and then I thought that the 2 knockdowns actually made the fight a draw. And don't get me wrong, and I think the one thing also is that he came in too light to fight a guy like Tyson Fury. I think that if he come in like he fought like with Brazil, like at 125 or even higher, I think that he'll do much better. And I think that, but like I said, I think it's still a fight that can go either way. Because Tyson Fury, is an amazing boxer. Amazing for a guy his size. The movement.
We know boxing. What amazes you that he does in there?
Well, just a guy almost 7 foot tall. That he's crafty. He's real crafty. He's hard to hit. And then he plays those games. And the one thing, he plays head games all the time before the fight, but most people don't realize it because he makes
Schwarz.
That's what I'm saying. He makes everybody get sleepy and forget about the fight by befriending them, having them do stupid shit like giving,
like at that press conference.
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, all that shit is psychological.
And then at the weigh-in, he turned it on.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And when he steps in that ring, he's ready to smash your ass. But you done loosened up now, and you feeling like, oh, well, he's my buddy. But see, that shit would never happen with Wilder. I think, with Wilder, he's always going to have to be in that mode of, I'm going to kill you.
His game face is over.
Yeah, and he's not going to be able to play that game. I saw that a long time ago with him, and it was so funny to me because I had Kevin Johnson fight him. In Ireland a long time ago. And it was the most, I don't know what you call it, press conference where 2 heavyweights that came there with animosity and was supposed to hate each other and was going, I'm going to do this. They're fucking sitting down playing music together. I was like, what kind of shit is this? And don't get me wrong, but I love Tyson Fury's style. I love his character. I love everything about the guy. Because he's a guy that you can root for. He's a guy that, and like I said, he seems like boxing is just something that he does. And it's not like it's something that, he kind of, has to do to fulfill, his life. It doesn't seem that way. He seems like just a genuine guy, and that a guy that you want to root for and that you like.
And my last question, they say in a rematch, the favorite goes to the boxer usually. And in the Tyson Fury and Wilder, Fury's more of the boxer, where Wilder's more of the power. Who do you think out of those 2 can make better adjustments in a rematch?
Well, the one thing is, see, in a fight with them 2, it's not necessarily adjustments. I think with the kind of power that Wilder has, anytime he hits you, any fucking time he hits you, the fight can be over with. Don't get me wrong.
But they've gone 12 rounds now, so they know the different ways they try to get in.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. He may win 12 rounds, but still, the difference is this. This guy can hit you with 1 punch,
anytime,
put you to sleep at any time in the fight. So that means that Fury has to box better than he did last time. He's the one that's going to have to be the one that be able to control the fight, because obviously I don't think that he's going to knock out Wilder. You know, but I know if Wilder hits him enough times, he's going to knock
Eventually
him
he won't get up.
Right. Eventually he's not going to get up. And I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, and I honestly believe that the first fight was actually a draw. And a lot of times in fights, they give guys too much credit because they go start talking about the history. They start talking about all the other shit that don't really mean nothing. Because it was almost like, okay, put it this way. A long time ago, when Floyd fought Castile, Floyd never got hit at first. Once Floyd got hit by somebody 1 or 2 times, all of a sudden he lost.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, and this is the exact same thing with that fight. You know, it was like, okay, well, Fury went out there, he's supposed to be on dope and everything else. I don't know, but, you know, I'm just saying he was in a long hiatus.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I mean, you have to take your hat off to him because, I mean, he did do something that a lot of fighters couldn't do. And, but at the same time, that doesn't make him no better than Wilder, because he had to do the exact same thing that Wilder did. They both had to prepare for that fight, and like I said, I mean, it was a fight that which, you know, he just happened to beat that count. If he didn't beat the count,
Yep.
what happened?
Thank you.